guys, we are back on the noob account. It's not just my regular noob account that is an anime fighting simulator, but no, today guys, we are making our noob a pro and anime fighter simulator. I want to do this because of course the name of this account is most OP anime noob, and that of course means that I have to become pro with every anime game, right? So that is what we're gonna do today. So what is the plan? My plan today is to get myself a fresh account, and we're gonna go ahead and try to unlock every single thing there's in the game, and that will be quite hard. Like, it's a lot of lands nowadays you have to do. So I got myself a few tricks up my sleeve to help me progress a little bit faster, but still, it's gonna be a long journey. So first off, I'm going to allow myself to use every of the codes. So of course, there's going to be an up-to-date codes list as well for this video, which will be pretty cool. I'm allowed as well to use the beautiful spinning wheel because of my daily free spin. As well, in here in the shop, I made sure to buy myself the magnet, the auto clicker, and as well the speed increase and 2x gen, just because I want to speed it up a little bit. I don't want to be here for like 6-7 hours trying to make myself, you know, this video work all the way to the end, because I have literally no clue how it's going to work, how long it's going to take. And as well, I have one extra trick on my sleeve, and that's going to be a one-time redeem. You can see right here, if I click on the 1500 Robux unit, that I have 1500 Robux on this account. I don't have anything else to spend on here besides that, and I'm allowed to buy it once. So, I have to be pretty strategic when I want to buy this 1500 Robux unit, because you can see right here, he's only level 16. Of course, right now, level 16 will be super OP in this land. It will be very, very good. But, of course, the big thing is that after this, he's going to be garbage. And then I have to rely on buying units to upgrade him, and it's going to be pretty bad. So, I probably have to save this unit for the last or second to last land. So, of course, we have ourselves the stars, which we can go ahead and get ourselves more units from, which is going to be very nice. So this is, oh, actually we got a shiny right in the bed. That is actually not bad at all. I will take that. But I do want to get started with the codes first, so because of course that is the big thing that's going to help us out a lot. So first off, guys, we have this code real die rep for a yen boost. So there we go. Then we have ourselves code CYCLXNEE for a luck boost as well. Boom, there we go. Then we have this code PUG 400k for a yen and damage boost. And then the last code is going to be code SCity for another yen and damage boost. So that's going to be very, very good. So we have an hour of extra money, and we have some extra damage as well. So I want to see, guys, like, how much damage do I even do on this? So actually, we defeat this armored force boss pretty quickly with these level 1 units. I'm going to have to rely, of course, on the buying units to progress. So this is something, I don't even remember how I did it the first time. So this is going to be quite interesting. So we're going to defeat this boss and see how much money we're going to get in total. And there we go, we've unlocked enough, we got enough yen to unlock the secret village, so that's already gonna be number 1 completed. And here we have Orochimaru chilling like a villain. Of course, right now, guys, we can immediately go ahead and we can get ourselves 3 new units. So, because of course, this is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to get new units, and I think we're gonna have to buy more stuff as well. See our upgrade already, so we're gonna go click equip best, and there we go. So instead of doing like 8 damage and 11 damage, you now do 44 and 82. That's actually really, really good. So Orochimaru, you're gonna go definitely down like it's nothing. I'm not gonna do any of the quests because, of course, like, that's gonna give me a yen increase, but I don't think that's gonna be worth the time at all for like the 5% yen. So Orochimaru, we're gonna beat right now and see how much we're gonna get. Okay, guys, a little bit of grinding later. We have 50,000 yen, and as well, we now have 2 epic units, which is very nice. As well, one of the epic units right now is level 15, so we're doing a lot of extra damage, which is very, very good. And by the way, guys, if I bought this unit at the start, like, he would still be like 3 times better than any of the units we have, which is actually crazy. By the way, as well, like, this is actually going not that fast, which is, of course, I expected that it wouldn't be good that fast, but still, I didn't think it would take this long for me to unlock the next land. Like, I've been super spoiled by buying all the Robux pets along the way. Like, this time, I'm really feeling like, you know, of course, how hard it is to grind yourself up there, because I was, like, every land I was buying these stars, and then once I was at the highest land where there weren't any stars anymore, I just bought the 1500 version, and then, of course, it's just so much easier. The only thing I'm thinking about, though, is maybe buying myself the 5 units, just because it's going to be It's just gonna take very, very long otherwise because like I'm not doing that much damage, because right now you can see already, like, I have to defeat this 200k champion. But we're gonna, of course, see first off how good the new units are. Near level 23, that's actually gonna be really, really good. And that is, of course, gonna help me out a ton. So you're gonna go ahead and go over there. And then we have to defeat Kyo. This time we have to go collect 250,000 yen. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna spend all of the money on some new units, because I'm just gonna need new units. I'm gonna need to get myself some uncommons, some rares, some epics as well. I did buy myself the 5-unit one, because right now, of course, I'm gonna lose the damage as well, because I lost the damage buff and I cannot maintain it for the whole video. That's going to be absolutely impossible. So just again, to make it a little bit less tedious for the whole journey, I'm going to get myself 5 units, but I still need to grind more units, and so it's going to cost me more money eventually. So I don't even know if it's going to be faster, because I'm going to have to get myself better teammates, going to have to spend more money on that. So maybe it's not even worth getting 5 units. And the last one, we got a legendary. Let's go. Okay, you know, you ask, you shall receive. Like, it always is the same way. Like, if you complain enough, it will work out, right? It will work out. Okay, guys, the last KO we had to defeat, and there we go. We now have like we were kind of awkward, dude. We had like 248k and we need 250, so I had to defeat another extra one. But the orange line has been entered. Hello, Orange Line. How are you doing? Nami is chilling here. We have some Marines, and of course, the next one, the Hero Academy, for $1.25 million is what we're gonna have to go ahead and get ourselves today. Woo, that's gonna be quite insane. So yeah, Admiral Aka we're gonna have to go ahead and defeat, and the stars now cost 10,000 each. So we're gonna go, of course, get ourselves our maximum amount of stars bought, and we're gonna, of course, see if we're gonna get something good right away. We're gonna get ourselves some commons, so we're gonna go quick equip best, of course. And the only one that's still standing is my legendary. Very interesting. So we're going to click, of course, fuse on this one. And we're going to see, can we maybe bring him up to a better equip? So there we go. Okay, so the epic still is now going to be better. 240 damage. So still, if we bought the first unit, if we bought it with the 1200, like the 1500 Robux, it still would have been better up until this point. That's actually crazy how good those pets are. And 1.25 million has been achieved. So let's go ahead and go to the next area. Ooh. The Hero Academy, and this is, of course, as well a place where we can get ourselves the passes, but of course, sadly, we cannot do anything with this because we don't have any shards. I really wish we could do something with this, but you know, that is just the way it is. The new stars are 50,000 each, so we can get ourselves 3 stars to get started with this. So we get ourselves a rare, starting off very, very nice. Then we get ourselves another common, and we get ourselves the last one for now, and that is going to be another common. At least 3 different units, which is not going to be that bad. And now finally my legendary has been like it's probably going to be like fused into something else. I'm pretty sure maybe we can level up a little bit because it is going to be better, but it's never going to get close to any of the other characters, sadly. So yeah, we have that move here, 2.5 million HP, and I think this is probably where it's going to slow down quite a lot. Like I get, guys, I really underestimated how hard it is to climb through this game. Like I can see why this game has so many players, just because just the basic leveling progression is going to take absolutely hours. It's going to be quite insane. Okay, guys, this took very long. Like I remember that this was a big gap as well the last time that I did this, the 7.5 million. But this, I think, took 1.5 hours to do. So yeah, we have enough money to go to the walled city. I don't even have enough money to go ahead and buy myself any of the new units, like from here, because of course the tech star is going to be 250k. Oh my god. I know this is a waste, and I'm not going to be able to buy myself the 1500 Robux one anymore, but I have to do it for science. I want to see how good a 200 Robux star unit is compared, because of course I think this is actually this is the red one, so it's not the best comparison compared to these ones. So like, what tier would they be on? Because they should be 200 Robux, so they should be worse than a 250 tier, but maybe they aren't. So arm is going to be 70k damage. Okay, so 70k damage compared, so that's above a 600 Robux one. That's actually quite insane. But that's, by the way, like, so much better than the units I have right now. Like, these are like 2k. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. But I kind of want to maybe just buy one of the Rec Room star, like the Shifter Star, so the Robux Star on every land, until there's no stars anymore, because I think I have like 2 or 3 more lands. But this is just gonna help me out so much more, because the last star I did, I've like, why this took so long, I've opened up 45 stars and I got 1 rare and the rest was common. So my damage was absolutely atrocious. If you compare it, it's like it's like double the damage almost of a uncommon one, and these are like the highest levels you can almost get. So if this was like a 44, this would be like a 2.6 thousand damage or whatever, even like 3,000 damage. It would be like 3 times the amount as before. So it's kind of crazy that my luck is this bad, because it's an 11% chance to get yourself those things, and I wasn't getting it. So yeah, we defeated the big Colossus and we got ourselves up to 33.9 million. Like, this went by a lot quicker. I think it was around like 25 minutes for this world. And now, of course, we get a nice little buffer to get started with our next star as well. I was really lucky. Not really lucky. I was semi-lucky with getting my units. I got myself 3 uncommons or rares, and we got ourselves 1 shiny, which of course made it that we are pretty strong right now. So next up, we have to get ourselves 100 million for the Ghoul City, but there is, of course, another star we have to grab up, so we're gonna get ourselves our star, because I think it's just gonna be a lot better than me just buying the 1500 Robux unit. Of course, it's very good, but, you know, why not? And we get the 60% one, so we can actually see how good this one is. So this one is 32k damage versus 60k, so it's actually not even... So the other one was actually a lot better. Holy moly. Okay, so is this even gonna... Okay, it's gonna make the team, so that's totally fine by me. So if you get a common, it's not that good. So if we then compare it, we get a rare just for the bat, to these, 33k damage, 32k damage. So, and these ones are cheaper. So it's always better than to just buy the 250 Robux one of the current world, because it's always a better upgrade. Like, if you get a common, which is a 6% chance, then it's gonna be worse. But of course, if you get the higher one, it's better. So I think it's probably better just to buy the 250 one for every world then instead, I guess. So that's not too bad. So if we quickly look, though, how many lands we have left, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands left. And if we look over here, 250 Robux, if we spend that, we can buy ourselves like 4 more. So that's a little bit weird, a little bit awkward. So, okay, it's gonna be fine. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna spend a little bit of money, buy some units, and hopefully get ourselves a full team of, I would say, rares and epics. And I think we are done. It took a little bit of a while, but I think that's mainly because, of course, I didn't really get an upgrade on the units for this world, because I used the star and it's worse than ARM was from the previous star. So, you know, like, that's just the way it is, I guess. So we're gonna look Ghoul City now. The progress is going slow but steadily. So, oh, I remember when this was released, this land. Like, the updates are going so fast on this game. It's actually kind of crazy. But we have right now, once we've arrived here, of course, we have still 5 cities to go. Whew, gee, that's a lot of money I still have to grind. Okay, that's totally fine though. So we're gonna get started with, of course, buying ourselves the 250 Ice Fairy, which is of course going to be a gigantic increase of what we had before, because of course that is going to go from like 70k damage to 210k on one of the units. Then of course we have to buy ourselves a few units with the stars that we have, and then we have to continue on with our regular way of slaying bosses. So will we get anything cool along the way? Like, I wanted, like, we got one legendary in total so far, but I wonder if we're gonna get anything else that's gonna be pretty cool along the way. So even Mass Slayer's still better than just the commons. Okay guys, the one eye has around like 100 million HP left, and I think this is probably gonna be the last the last boss we have to kill for today's video. I thought I was gonna do it all in one go, but I think I'm just gonna split this up in 2 parts. And I think the second part I will just work gradually through all the levels, and then at the end of the one will be the new update. Because of course this week probably there's gonna be another update, and I kind of maybe want to end on that new level, so it's still gonna go to pro sort of. But you know, it's just taking way too long. Like, I now 100% get why this game has so many players, because it takes a atrocious amount of time to get to the next level, like on your own. Like, it's just without spending any Robux. Like, I have to, like, I have double yen. I have bought units. I even bought this unit again because it was just taking too much time. It was like, otherwise this video would not be able to get out today. Like, it's literally crazy how long it takes, and like the money is getting lower and lower, and like the amount you need is getting higher and higher all the time, every single time. So big respect to the people that go fully free to play on these sort of games, because it takes absolutely ages. Like, this took, I think right now 5 hours to get to this island. So in 5 hours with Robux, we're like a little bit over halfway through. So let's just say like we're like 65% through of completing, like, the going to the final island. That doesn't even mean grinding the island or whatever, you know, like 65% all the way through. And it is with double yen, 5 units, auto clicker magnets, speed doesn't really increase it, and as well a bunch of units that I've bought with Robux. Like, my whole team is like Robux pets right now. Like, it's actually crazy how much time it takes to get there. If you would just do it all like legitimate, it's ridiculous. I think probably to get to this point it would take, it would already take 10 hours because of course I have double yen, but you know, I think it probably would take 15 hours to get here if you just buy the units, because it's all RNG related, and I'm pretty sure it takes like 50 or 100 hours to get to the final land if you don't buy anything. So that's crazy. So yeah, I have reached the Chimera Island. Oh, it was a journey, but this is going to be the end of part 1. Like I said, there's going to be a part 2, and that will be when the next update will arrive, and we'll work on completing the lands, like plowing through it, and I'll let you guys know, of course, my total time it took to get there. And now, of course, because I don't really have a time limit, I'm going to limit myself to 1 unit every single time. So I'm going to buy like the ice ferry or whatever every single area. But this was crazy, guys. This was crazy. A very big... I think this is the roughest noob to pro video I've ever recorded. Like, it's actually crazy. I've never not finished it. I've always finished it to the end. But this time, I don't think it's going to be... Like, it will be the next day, 100%. It will take, like, another 10, 20 hours to get there. So, I'm going to wrap it up right here, guys. This is going to be part 1 of the noob to pro video. And the next one will be when the next update will arrive. Because then I'll just, you know, complete the whole thing in one go. So, if you have enjoyed, regardless, hit the like button down below, guys. Subscribe if you are new. Let me know, guys, of course, if you are fully free to play, how long did it take you guys to get from the start till the end? Like, I'm actually super curious. I don't think there is stats in this game. I say that, but I think there probably is some stats somewhere, but I can't remember where I can really... Oh yeah, playtime. I can see there 5 hours. So I wonder what the playtime will be at the end of completing this challenge. So if you have enjoyed today's video, like I said, hit the like button down below, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later today or tomorrow for another video. So say, guys, take care, love you, bye, thanks so much for watching, and of course as well, take care.